Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Paul, and in this video we're breaking down the trailer leak for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Kevin Feige must be putting out names like a John Wick scene at the Continental, because not only has this leaked, but the Captain America Doomsday one and Thor one have as well. We will be covering that shortly, but yeah, lots of things going on this week and I haven't really slept much. However, for this video, I want to focus on the leaked trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yes, your friendly neighborhood spoiler man is back. Please hit a thumbs up if you enjoy it. We'll be going through it all, but firstly, I just want to talk about how things like this happen in the first place. Now, I tend to get sent leaks like this at least like 10 times a week. We've kind of hit a point where we're in the time of the Boy Who Cried AI trailer, and every trailer has the Schrodinger's cat thing where it's both a fake and real trailer until you observe the actual trailer and know for definite. The reason why I'm covering this one though and not the others is due to a watermark which can be spotted on the trailer at points. I have actually looked up the studio and they're very niche and not something I think the public would know of. I don't want to bring any attention to them in case the trailer is indeed not real, because they are going to get in trouble probably, but looking that up, it did seem legitimate. Now, how it's theorized that this got out is because of a trailer screening app that basically tests trailers. I remember a couple of years ago where I got sent an email from a guy who basically told me everything that was in a trailer, and how he'd done this was through a similar thing. People basically get sent rough cuts of trailers, and just like a test screening, they rate them and give their feedback. So it's likely been a situation like this, which is why the trailer was viewed on browsers. Now, as for said trailer, it begins with Spider-Man introducing himself and saying, "Hi, my name's Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we knew each other. Something bad was gonna happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. I'm not just Peter Parker, I'm Spider-Man, and sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard part even if it breaks Peter's heart." Don't know why he's talking about himself in third person there, but I do wonder if this is him either talking to MJ or more likely writing a letter or practicing in the mirror. In the background, we can also hear the song "New York, I Love You, But You're Bringing Me Down" by LCD Sound System. We then get panning shots of the city. Peter also appears to go into the diner where MJ works at, but I don't know, couldn't see shit because it was filmed on a potato. Do they not have 4K cameras in America? Do you not have iPhones over there, mate? Dear me. Got like a friggin' 8K. I zoom in on mine sometimes and I'm blown away by how good it looks, but this is not an advert for iPhone. But yeah, you should be buying an iPhone if you're doing this shit, mate. I'll invest in one. Anyway, we then get cuts of his humdrum life and even shots of a washing machine spinning as he goes through the narration. However, as he says, "I'm Spider-Man," we cut to him costumed up. It seems like he's running on a studio stage with a blue screen background. Now, these trailers are often sent out with unfinished VFX, and then they nail the cut and then tend to put the work in for that before then releasing it publicly. Because of the leak though, I know a lot of people think that the trailer's going to be posted online very, very soon. That's what happened with No Way Home, with it leaking 24 hours before being released online. However, their Sony had actually planned to unveil it at CinemaCon, so it wasn't really much of a stretch to drop it after that anyway. As for this, again, the VFX are unfinished, so I don't know how quickly they're going to be able to knock the rest of this out. Now, while Peter says he's Spider-Man, we get some iconic poses of the character based off comic covers. The first of these is Amazing Fantasy, in which Spider-Man was introduced to the world. He's swinging through the city before we then cut to another cover recreation. We then get some montage shots before Sadie Sinks Character says, "You're a mess, Spider-Man, don't get in my way. Otherwise, it won't be your friends who don't remember who Peter Parker is. I'll make you sing, let the kitchen sink in." She doesn't say that, but she might have, because the quality of the trailer is pretty bad and you can't fully make it out. Now, it has been reported by Twitter user King Spike that Sink is actually playing Shathra. Though the rumours were that Sink was going to be playing Jean Grey, if this trailer is legit, then that seems more likely. She appears like a shape-shifting character, and this is something that Shathra can also do. Shathra is a spider-wasp deity from the comics who hunts spider totems. Now, in case you don't know, there's basically this massive thing where the Spider-Men and women are revealed to be totems, and then there's vampires that hunt them. Shathra is not really part of it, but it's a big thing in the Spider-Verse stuff that I have here. It's a big brick. Fucking hell, the floor's just gone there. This also massively ties in with Brand New Day, mate. So yeah, that's the omnibus I have here, and it makes sense to include that in the movie as well. It's another big fucking brick. Watch out down there. Oh, fucking hell. I've always wished I could shape shift and change what I look like, and then I remembered I could do by going to our merch store right below the video. There we have lots of different t-shirts, including our Doctor Doom inspired ones, which you can find below. We also have ones for Fallout as well, and the more you buy, the more of a discount you get. Our Christmas sale is now on. Ho ho ho, get yourself some hoes. Anyway, from this point, we get what I believe is Tombstone, who says, spiders have 3 life cycles, and in between them, it can leave a spider vulnerable. It has been said that Marvin Jones III will be playing the character, so this inclusion here makes sense. We also get Spider-Man asking for help from Banner. If you've seen the leaks, then chances are you know it's been reported that Savage Hulk will be returning for the movie. Hulk is going to go back to his angry ways, and this will be a major point of the film. Apparently after the fallout of Brave New World, the world has been hunting Hulks. So this is what's going down in the big chase scene that I'm sure you've seen clips of. It blew up the internet. That actually features in the second part of the trailer as well, which was also leaked too. The VFX is heavily unfinished, but it shows the convoy moving through the city. Spider-Man is jumping from truck to truck, and some are getting blown up and then flying past him. Now during this, we have 2 more reveals. The first is of Michael Mando, who's finally going to be playing Scorpion after being teased at the end of Homecoming years and years and years ago, and it's been like 84 months. We also have Spider-Man meeting Punisher and asking what he's doing there. Punisher says, saving your ass, kid. You know, when John Bernthal does that thing where he scratches the back of his head, saving your ass, kid. I'm saving your ass, kid. And because of this, I think they're going to start off adversarial. Beyond that, we also see Peter shirtless and hanging upside down. He shoots a web out, and it seems like the character's going to get organic web shooters in the film, just like Toby. I think this probably ties into the life cycle that Tombstone was talking about, and that Shathra is going to prey on him now that he's evolved, or matured. We then ramp up the teaser with lots more shots of the convoy and quick cuts of the characters. There's not really any major teasers beyond that, but I do like how they've kind of gone with this more grounded approach to it, rather than just going big and bombastic in order to kind of satiate what people were after with No Way Home. Now, obviously, the trailer is full of cameos as well, mate. I'm not saying it's not, but I do feel like it's more grounded. And I kind of think that's the right way to go. Been going through the Bond movies for the channel, which I'm sure you've seen, mate. You've watched them all. And though we haven't covered Moonraker yet, I have shot stuff for it where I talk about how Bond going into space in Moonraker kind of meant that they were just trying to top themselves over and over and over. And you kind of paint yourself into a corner. We've seen that with the MCU in general, where they did so many big movies that it was difficult for general audiences to care about the little ones. Because everyone wants bigger spectacles, like their eyesight's getting worse. However, after Moonraker, Bond went back to Earth for Your Eyes Only, which was one of the most grounded stories in the franchise. And I feel like Spider-Man's going to do the same thing, and it'll be a softer start to this new trilogy. Now, I think there'll still be lots of great moments judging by this first look, but it seems like they're keeping things to the neighborhood. Whether you agree or not though, I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop them in the comments below. If you want to follow us on Instagram and keep up to date with what we're doing, then also check us out at Heavy Spoilers, where we've got lots of different updates and selfies for you. You can have a free selfie, mate. Did you know as well that members of the channel also get early access to videos, and if you click the join button, you'll get at least 1 breakdown a week before anyone else. Costs just 99 cents a month, you get that shit early, and huge thank you to everyone who's done it. It really does make a difference. Now, if you want something else to watch, mate, what do you mean you want more trailer leaks? Well, we've done the Captain America Steve Rogers one. If you want to go over there after this, I'll see you there. What? Why are you still here? Get the hell over there now!